Good afternoon, everyone. How are we all? Oh, I have that video thing up again and I'm looking at myself going, oh, holy Jesus crap. First of all, thank you so much for the amazing feedback. I genuinely wasn't expecting there to be such positive feedback. I don't know what I was expecting, to be quite honest, but it's been amazing. And I've had people that I haven't even spoken to in a long time just private message me and have loads of words of encouragement. And also, I didn't even think about this, but people that are maybe starting their journey themselves, or maybe are in the position that I was in, let's say like 2 years ago, and they're only just starting that now. And they said these people, a lot of these people are self-employed, and they were like, it's really reassuring to see that there was a good outcome at the end. I've had people message me to say that they love the idea of taking on a challenge, and they said maybe not even a big challenge, but they said they might even themselves try to take on a small challenge. So that was just really positive. I genuinely wasn't expecting. I actually don't know what I was expecting, but thank you so much for watching my first vlog. I am in the car, well, obviously not driving, but I'm on my way to work, and I'm a bit run down. Hence the lack of makeup and the sniffles, and I've got like this red tash, so sorry lads, but like this is the way I look, you know, and there's not a scrap of makeup on me today, and I don't really care. Just wanted to actually give you an update, because yesterday I was supposed to bring you to a house viewing, a viewing that we've not yet seen, a house that we had not yet seen, but the estate agent rang in the morning and said that it was cancelled because the house had gone sale agreed at the weekend. So I was like, what? Sale agreed, even though that they knew there was going to be people bidding, but this can happen. And I was a bit like, oh, what if that was an amazing house? And I have said, look, if it's not meant for you, it won't pass you. Is that it? If it's not meant for you, it won't. Yeah, if it's not meant for you, it won't pass you. Bye. I think that's the saying. I don't know. And just to update on two houses that we really liked and we had actually started bidding on. They have progressed. Since Monday was when I filmed that first vlog, and it's Thursday today, so in 4 days everything has kind of progressed on. We've been bidding throughout the last 4 days. Bidding so much that prices of the houses have gone up significantly, which I knew was going to happen, hence why I was looking at maybe houses a little bit below what I was looking at for my mortgage. That way then to give me a little bit of scope for when it comes to bidding. But like one house has gone up by like nearly €20,000 in 4 days, like unreal. And then another house that we were looking at has gone up by another €7,000, and we're kind of in the predicament, myself and Ev, now, because we have found two houses and we are actively bidding on them against we think other people that are also interested. But when it comes to buying a house and not a new home, when you're buying like a second home, is that what it's called? I don't know. You don't actually know who you're bidding against, so you could be bidding against the seller's family member that's bidding too, just to boost up the price. You might be bidding against yourself. You act like you have no idea. And it's also to not be so stupid with the money, but it is a seller's market at the moment, so buyers are paying more for houses than they should be paying for houses. And we're also in a bit of a predicament because there's two houses that we really, really like, and they're both in the same town that we kind of said we'd like to live in. But both houses are completely different. One's a terraced house, and then the other one's a semi-detached. The terraced house is on the lower scale of the market, lower price of the market, and then the semi-detached is on the higher price. The terraced house isn't really finished. Like, you could move in today, but like it needs a good lick of paint, it needs floored, you'd need to buy appliances because none of the electric appliances are fixed, so we'd have to buy those. And then the other house, the semi-detached house, is like ready to move in. Like the lady owner, has it in such a pristine condition. I mean, you could lick the tiles. They were the house was like clean. It smelled of like fresh linen. It was just unreal. But again, big difference in the price. And also another difference that we have between the two houses, we were kind of doing our pros and our cons. The lower scale price one, lower scale, it's not lower scale at all because you're still paying stupid money, but the lower priced one is in, I don't even know if I want to say this because like I'm from Southeast London, I'm from Elephant Castle, which is to some people not an amazing area, but like I had the best upbringing there. But the terraced house is in maybe the not so nice part of the town, and then the semi-detached is in the nicer part of the town. But then you could be in a nice estate, or you think it's a nice estate, and then you could be living next to like a drug dealer. So you actually have no idea. Yeah, so we're in a bit of a pickle. Both houses we were actively bidding on, but both of them have gone up significantly in price since Monday. So I'm like, I'm excited, but like I'm also like, we need to set realistic, you know, like a realistic mark as well, like not to go over too much when we're bidding, like to set the maximum that we really would go for on each house, and then we decide then what we're going to do, because like there's no point buying, this is our forever home, this is our first home, and like my brain was also going, oh, think of it as well as an investment, because that's what a house is. It's an investment, and you've no idea what the housing market is going to be like. You could buy a house and there could be loads of investment in that area, and then your house price could double, or there could be a downturn, we have no idea, and your house price could go in half. Like you literally have no idea what's going to come. But there's no need to be sitting on a really high mortgage and, you know, offloading your entire savings on a house that isn't actually worth that much. But there are also no houses. Like in the last 9-10 months, there has been very little houses between the bracket of price that I'm looking at, and we're just below like those newly built. Our budget is just below the newly built houses in like Meath or whatever. So we can't go for that. We literally have to look at an old home. And I also don't want to go out too far because I spend a lot of my time on the road, hence why I'm in the car now and I'm actually late. But I said I better do this because if I don't, I won't. So yeah, just I'll keep the vlog posted, the camera posted, I suppose. I'm flat out busy with work. My business still has to go on. I can't sit down and take time off work to do this. And one of my stage schools that I run has their show next weekend, so like I am also in the back of my mind going, I have other priorities that are equally, if not more important, because your livelihood is what allows you to buy a house. And yeah, I don't know. St. Patrick's weekend this weekend. I am working for most of the weekend, apart from Saturday, and I'm hoping that me and Nev said obviously we don't have a house, but we'd like to just go and look at some furniture in some shops, just to kind of get excited, because we don't want this thing of where we're being outbid or we're in a bidding war to kind of get us down, because we know like if it's not meant for us, we will find a house within the next 6 months. Like I know we will. So maybe go look at some sofas or something and have a little bit of fun that way, to kind of bring back the bit of excitement, as opposed to being kind of stressed and going, should we be spending this much money on this house? So yeah, hopefully I'll take you out there maybe this Saturday. Tomorrow is a write-off because I'm busy, but Saturday I'm off. So I think I might go to the shops with you. I don't know, actually, should I be going to shops on St. Patrick's Day? Beckett, yeah, I am. I'm not into pubs or anything, so I will be going to like a DFS. Good morning and happy St. Patrick's Day. We are off to a shopping centre to have a look at a few bits of furniture, just to get excited. This is my first time ever doing a vlog in the mirror, so I don't know, like, do I show you my outfit? Pair of Vans, Topshop trousers, Topshop top, Zara woolly, standard messy hair as per usual. I'm going to see how comfortable I feel filming in a furniture shop. I still don't know if I'm into it or not, but we'll see. I hope everyone is having a lovely St. Patrick's Day. I'm wearing my token bit of green today.
Oh, the Irish!
Oh.
St. Patrick is actually from Wales, believe it or not.
No, Evan, he's not. He's Irish.
No, he's from Wales.
Braving it and going to Blanchardstown Shopping Centre. I have a feeling it's going to be chock-a-block. Evan feels like there's going to be nobody there, but sure, we'll see. Yeah, are you excited?
Yeah, and I want to end on this note. people who care about St. Paddy's Day aren't Irish.
Evan, that's not going into the block.
So, actually, okay, so it's St. Paddy's Day today, which, yeah, everybody wants to be Irish and everybody's Irish and all that. But I think what would make it better is that Ireland are playing England in the Aviva for rugby. And if Ireland beat England, then we've won every single match there is to win in the tournament. We've won the tournament anyway, but the Grand Slam is to beat England. And Yazzie here will be proud to be Irish instead of proud to be English.
Well, I don't really care about rugby, full stop, so...
But it's sport. You have to be proud.
No, like if it was football, it'd probably be a bit more passionate about, but rugby, I don't really give a shit.
Who would you support if it was football? Ireland or England?
Obviously England.
My hand is already clenched.
Stop. So I chickened out, lads. I just didn't have the balls to go around with a camera. But, well, not I chickened out, but also everyone was carrying his camera too. So I was like, we're not going to both go around with cameras because then we just look like absolute arseholes. Anyway, we went to Easy Living and I took a few photos and we are going to go to DFS. Yeah, and see, like, how we feel about it. Everyone, are you happy?
We were looking at, I suppose, a navy. I don't know why it's called a fabric couch, because like every couch is fabric.
Yeah.
Like a fabric headboard. What's a non-fabric headboard?
Yeah, but me and Ev, like we have some similar styles, and then in taste, and then some things that were totally opposite. So we figured we're gonna have to do a compromise, because that's what living with each other is all about. Is compromise.
No, man rules.
No, it's Yaz decorates the house, and I'm obsessed with Pinterest. It's
Go
like,
follow her.
It's an app where you can like basically create mood boards, but like virtual mood boards. And I
feel like it's, sorry for interrupting you. I feel like it's like Google Images, but an app for Google Images, and you can create your own Google image storyboard.
No, but anyway. I'm obsessed with Pinterest, and for years and years and years I've been doing Pinterest boards, and I've started doing a lot more, and I've kind of got lots of ideas. I'm also really mindful that as well that furniture that you see now in shops is like fashionable, so it's what's current on the market, and it might not be in a year's time, and you have to pick something that you know you're going to be happy with, because you don't change your sofa every year. It's something that you have to have for like a while and be really, really happy with it. So colour schemes you got to be happy with. I like quite a lot of whites and blacks and greys. I love metals and bits of wood, and maybe a pop of colour. And one of Ev's favourite colours he said that he'd like in the furniture, or with regards to decorating, is a yellow. So I said, okay, I like a yellow too. So
it wouldn't be like a yellow that like sunflower yellow.
It's kind of buttercup yellow. Is it buttercup yellow? Maybe mustardy.
More like an earthy tone yellow, like a mustard, I suppose.
Yeah, maybe a mustardy yellow.
It's just something calming about it, but it's calming and uplifting, if you get me.
Yeah, so it's a pop of colour, because I feel like you need a pop of colour, and because a lot of houses now are like 50 Shades of Grey, which I'm not dissing, like I think they look amazing too, but I don't want 50 Shades of Grey in my house.
Do you know what the #1 paint selling name was last year?
I'm sure it was grey.
Yeah, but guess what the
Dove
name of
grey.
No.
Moody grey.
No.
Rainy grey.
Rainy grey.
What?
Elephant breath.
Elephant breath.
Sounds lovely, doesn't it? One of my jobs that I would love to have is naming paint.
I'm not really creative like that, so I'd find that job really hard. Anyway, we're going to go into DFS now and have a mooch at the sofas. My
Tora
dad...
Bora Cave Black.
My dad works kind of in furniture supplying.
Oh, he works in the furniture.
He works in furniture.
He works inside the sofa.
He works in furniture supplying. So there's some things that he might be able to get for us, maybe at like a cost price, which obviously when you're a first time buyer, you want to be able to save as much money as possible. Actually, yeah, since I last updated the vlog, the house prices that the two houses that we've been bidding on have been bidded on further. So it's now a point where we have to decide whether are we going too much on each house, and we make that decision. But we said we're going to mull over it. It's bank holiday weekend, so no business is going to be done anyway until Tuesday. So we're going to just leave it at that, and then honestly, hopefully as it starts to get a little bit warmer, people might, I back it, well, I don't know if this is even true, but some people start to sell their houses more during the spring, summer, because it's warmer. That sounds a bit stupid, don't you?
Well, spring as well means like
Spring clean.
spring clean, and a new sense of.
So we're hoping, we understand there's a shortage
It's very
of houses.
metaphorical, isn't it?
Yeah, we understand there's a shortage of houses, but we just think that maybe in spring there might be a little bit more that might pop up and down from my home. So I literally refresh the page a few times a day because that's what you have to do.
I'd say if the analytics on our computers, like, I'd say Daft are looking in Dunshaughlin and Ratoath, and there's like this red heat map of the two of them.
Refresh.
What is going on, man?
So yeah, maybe we're going to try and keep positive and say there might be something else that might also appear that kind of gives us a bit more choice as well. But yeah, happy shopping.